The Jamila Adams Experience is the podcast for women over 40 who are ready to rediscover their strength and purpose. Hosted by Jamila Adams, entrepreneur and best-selling author, each episode offers inspiration, tools, and heartfelt conversations to empower and uplift.
Hey there, and welcome back to the Jamila Adams Experience. I'm your host, Jamila Adams, and today we're diving into a topic that every entrepreneur, creative, and go-getter needs to master: pitching yourself. Yes, I know, we've talked about this before, but it's something I feel we have to revisit it. So here we are. Okay, so let's say you have one big idea or a game-changing business or a passion project that could take off. If only people would just listen. Well, today we're going to make sure that they do. We'll be talking about how to craft the perfect pitch, what mistakes to avoid, and how to make sure your message lands every single time. The reason why pitches fall flat is because we get really excited. We open our mouth and bam, we're rambling and drowning in industry jargon or completely losing our audience. Why? Because too many pitches lack clarity, connection, and structure. Let's be real, when we're nervous or excited, we tend to over-explain and get tongue-tied. I know I have in the past. So how do we fix it? Well, let's break it down. Step 1, know your core message. Before you say a single word, ask yourself, what is the one thing I need my audience to remember? If you can't explain it in a single sentence, you're not ready to pitch yet, and that's okay. Think of it as stringing beads together. Your words should flow in a way that makes sense and sticks. Step 2, start with a hook. You have seconds, actually milliseconds, to capture attention. Open with a compelling question, a surprising fact, or a short story. If you are pitching an organizing service, instead of saying, I help people declutter, try, are you drowning in clutter, but don't know where to start? Let me show you how I can turn your chaos into calm. Now that's engaging, and I can get into that. So step 3, make it about them. You want to hear the harsh truth? People don't care about your idea. They care about how it benefits them. Tailor your pitch to their needs. If you're offering organization services, highlight how it saves them time, reduces stress, and improves their space. Focus on their pain points and how you can solve them. So step 4, keep it clear and concise. A pitch is a highlight reel, not a full-blown documentary. Aim for 30 seconds to 2 minutes, if that, because they're going to ask for more details about what you do. So let's know this. Facts tell, but stories sell. A great pitch isn't about what you do, it's about the impact of what you do. Let's say you're the organizer who helped a client go through their late mother's belongings. While sorting, you found their mother's wedding dress buried under years of storage, and it ended up being passed down to the daughter for her wedding. Now that is a story that sticks. So in closing, and we're going to talk about that, closing with confidence. So you've nailed your pitch, now what? Close strong. What do you want your audience to do next? Schedule a call, visit your website, remember your name, and we all want to be remembered. So make it clear and direct. Something like, so if you're ready to take control of your space, let's connect. I would love to help you make it happen. Boom. Memorable, effective, and actionable. The one thing about your pitch, and here's the secret to all great pitches that look effortless, is practice. Practice, and I'm going to say it again, practice. Practice in front of a mirror, record yourself, and get feedback from someone who won't sugarcoat it. And if you're already taking selfies, you might as well use the front camera for something productive, right? I know, because I do the same thing. Anyway, the more you refine it, the more natural it becomes. So here's the thing. The ability to pitch yourself well is a superpower. It opens doors. It builds your brand, and it grows your network. So here's my challenge to you. Take 15 minutes today to craft your pitch. Then practice it, refine it, and most importantly, own it. That's it for today's episode. If you love this, be sure to subscribe, share, connect with me on the socials. You know where to find me, at the Jamila Adams Experience, or with my business, Jamila Adams at your service. Either way. But most of all, I want you to remember this. Be inspired, be inspiring, be encouraged, be encouraging. But most of all, be you, and I'll chat with you next week.